Alrighty, y'all. Most likely to myself, actually. Um, I just want to do a weekly recap of the trades I took. First of all, let's lock out till 5 a.m. because we do not trade in the PM session. Absolutely not. Atrocious. Already lock out till tomorrow morning. But yeah, today's date is April 12th, 2026. And I just wanted to briefly talk about this week from the 6th of Monday of April all the way to the 10th. And so if we look into our performance, yeah, lost $2,000 this month. And it's only been like a week and a half in. We're still in evals, but it's all right. This is the beauty in trading. Alrighty. So we go Monday, April 6th. We took three trades technically. So let's go into that. So Monday, April 6th. April 6th. And what time did I take that trade? April 6th. 4, 6, 7, 7:05, 7:05. So we took this trade around here. Yeah. Right here. Let's break it down to the 5 minutes so we get a better look at it. Okay. Here we go. So this is where we entered. Right here. And I'm pretty sure I took shorts. 6 longs. I took longs. First one was a short. I made this new rule for this weekly recap is that I could only trade after 7 a.m. After 7 a.m., that's when I can execute a trade. Yeah. That's one thing I took away from this trade here. Yeah. Ain't not really much to it. Sorry. Texting Geneva real quick. Alrighty. So what? Short long. Wait. Yeah. 7:05. Got stopped at 7:40 basically. But yeah. We entered here-ish, I'm sure. Because I'm pretty sure the markout probably looked something like this. Yeah. Something like this. Right? And so what I want to get to here is that like what I most likely entered around here with 5 contracts, and with it peaking right here, it came out to $900. Mind you, I already took a loss because I'm pretty sure I entered shorts here-ish, got stopped out by this wick out or liquidity sweep, and after that played out, took longs, saw $900 profit, didn't want to take it because my rule of thought was when I enter this trade, I need to enter it believing that it is going to hit the full markout or TP, which realistically probably would have been set like here. This is how the trade would have looked like for me, for sure. And what had happened here was my new rule too is like once it passes the 0.5 markout or key level, I should bring it up to break even. So I set it to break even, but I put it to like to the point 705 market, or not market, but discounting level on the fib retracement tool. And so I brought it up to here to this level to, to prevent any loss, but more so protect potential gain. So yeah, that's the thing I've also wanted to change and wrap my mind around, is the ability to change from protecting capital and protecting profit, then protecting profit and protecting capital are two very different things. Protecting profit, it says in itself, once it enters the green side or the profitable side, you want to bring in a break even so you protect your profitability. Protecting capital is, for example, here, you're setting your stop at a place where you're comfortable with losing. But for me here, it's the, in my opinion, it enters chop here, whatever. But if it breaks out and pushes past this level 1 key level, the trend is completely changed. Yeah, the trend has completely changed, and it's mostly going to go to the downside, and so forth. It did. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, whatever. It gets easier if you switched. If I switched, let me save this for a point later on for the whole week, because yeah, because this is also one of the things I did take away this week. Yeah. So first took a loss here because I took shorts. Let's see, shorts where? Let's see. 6 shorts, 647 to 651, 47. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I see. I most likely entered 46. Most likely entered like right here. Had my stop right here. Had TP down here. And yeah, so forth. Got stopped out here, $300, boohoo, whatever. Next. Then I also wanted to keep in mind, okay, my max limit is only $700, or I changed it to $650, but $700. So I still have room to play with. So that's why I entered the second trade. Alrighty, let's get to the next day. So we have also another rule that we are well aware of is that I do not trade in office days because I'm still working a 9 to 5. I found that when I do take trades in the office, when I'm on my actual account and not my practice account, I tend to not do successful because I'm too much in the charts rather than work, and juggling both emotions is not it. And so I do not trade Tuesday, Wednesday until I turn this day trading to my full time source of income. And so let's go to Thursday. Thursday we took 3 longs, $500 and then $100. Yeah. So let's see. Thursday was the 8th, I believe. No, 9th. So right here, these 3. Oh, here we go, these 3. 3 longs. All right, let's crank out to the 9th. Alrighty. Look how this plays out, huh? Chat, look how this plays out. Just happens, bro. Just happens. So yeah, the 9th here. Took trades at 6:57, 7 o'clock, and 7:12. You can see that, 6:57 a.m. That's the new rule. I cannot trade after 7. This is when I officially made it a rule that I cannot trade after 7 a.m. Um, just for the sheer fact that I think it's just the accumulation in the market that does occur, and the fact that it needs to rest a little before I execute, because if I execute too early, the market really hasn't moved. And so because the market hasn't moved, I'm most likely gonna get swept out. Yeah, it's literally part of it. So yeah, it took too long, or technically it was a what's it called, two trades, but yeah, and it's just mark it out. So we got fit 657. We got it right here. I forgot how. I think it was like set up like this. Yeah, yeah. So it's marked out like this. Then I saw it enter this level here. And so honestly, I think this one was one of the worst trades I took. One of the weaker ones. Yeah, just not happy with it. Not happy with it at all. Really. Took longs. Entered right here. Pretty sure I put my stop here. TV here. I'd probably put my stop somewhere like here. I don't know. Or like here-ish. I entered too early, as you can see, because I couldn't even come up with the appropriate stop loss. I couldn't even come up with an appropriate one. So I'm pretty sure I put it like here, because I was like, okay, the last wick here, we'll trust that gap there and see how it plays out. It ended on doji, and look how it plays out. Got stopped out. Woohoo. I entered longs again, but 7 o'clock, 6:57, 7 o'clock, 9. Okay, let's get rid of this. 96, 24.96. Yeah, put stop here basically. Got swept out. The crazy thing that I would take away from this is that all of the trades I took, they did play out to where my bias was set to be. And so when you look at this, I mean, look at that. The results are shown in itself. It played out. It hit full TP. But it's just that I think I need to worry about and change about myself is that I need to let the accumulation occur. Once the accumulation occurs, I mean, it's barbecue chicken, bro. Like, lock in. Alrighty. And then Friday, took another loss, 4 trades. What is up with all this? I do not want to see any of this bullcrap. I do not care about this. I do not care about this. I do not care about this. Do not care about this. Do not care. Do not care. Anyways, get out of here. Alrighty. So we took what? Technically, I think this was like one trade, but I just bought in uh spots or contracts, whatever you want to call it. This is one trade, but I bought in some contracts while I was mid trade. We entered shorts. Let's see when we start. See, we did apply the same rule. We could only trade after 7 a.m. And I took the trade, took an entry at 7:41 right here. Yeah, right here. And I put my stop at 7. Wait, what? Yeah, right here. So the reason why for this mark out was because this was sitting most likely like this before, right? But the thing here that I now am just realizing and realized at the moment was, even though the trade did play out to where I intended it and hoped for it to go to, it got stopped out. So realistically, I probably would have re-entered the trade, but I have already put too much into this one trade. I probably should have just done like 3 minis because I was looking for a little reversal to retest on the downside, so I could have caught that. Which, I mean, look at it. It plays out to what was intended. Anyways, got stopped out, and we see here that this is the newest high, right? But now, the next candle is the real confirmation, because holy, it just said fuck. It said basically fuck this last 15 minutes here. Yeah, because this is a 5-minute time frame right here. And so it basically said fuck the last 15 minutes. Let's rip down. Boom. Execution would have entered right here. Where I should have entered should have been right here. Boom. How? Now this right here is in my opinion, a higher probability trade. And I mean, look, the markout's perfect. It's just that I enter too early. That's it. I execute too early and so forth. It's like bias is correct. It's execution that's incorrect. My discipline's almost to perfection. Psychologically, when I enter these trades, I'm no longer jittery or nervous. It's all coming full circle now. It's to see like the level of confidence that I've developed because of this trading. Oh man, when I first started compared to now, there has been progress. But yeah, and then I also wanted to like include this into the video, is that I need to be more open about not only am I testing the reversal when I marked out a long setup, but I want to get more comfortable with setting trades for reversals, but also not being afraid of taking multiple losses on a trade. And so what would have happened here is that what will happen and what is going to happen is that on the next time I trade, I'm going to look for the reversal. So, or the retest back down to, or to the downside or up to the upside, whatever the market's saying right now. So we took the trade on the downside retestment, and then my intended bias from the very start of this trade or markout would have been longs. So what most likely would have happened was I probably would have entered longs like right here, stop right here, TP up here. And so whoever's able to swing trade, I'm sure it's gonna hit out, but I mean, look how it's already played out so far. It's already past 0.5 level, so you bring it to break even, probably 0.705 level, and you call it a day and you just let it ride out, bro. Uh, yeah. I see a lot of potential in myself, and I see where this could change my future. Seriously, no matter, like, I understand how crazy I sound, but this could really change my future. It has every possible right to give me the lifestyle, to give me the life that I always dreamt of. And so, yeah, this is just a weekly recap. Let's just break it down from top to bottom, from discipline, psychological, to execution of actual trade. And so, first, the discipline. Discipline has been great. I follow my morning routine. Um, Even on the weekends, even though I don't wake up as early, I still follow the same routine. Um, what else? Yeah. I mean, I don't take as many trades. I know when to lock out the account. I'm not afraid to lock out the account. And Yeah, it's just understanding and mitigating what I have up in front of me. It's more so like just executing the okay, here we go, let's roll with the punches. Because I see it, we're literally right there before becoming profitable. It's been since September, so like almost 9 months since I've started seriously taking this to the next level. And so, yeah, that's for discipline. Um, the discipline has definitely changed for the better. Yeah, it's really unexplainable, really, because I just can only think about it like what, a couple months, 9 months, 8 months ago. It's like I was just, I was like, oh, it looks like it's gonna fall, get swept out. Oh, it looks like it's gonna rise, stop loss. Now we enter with educated assumptions rather than just complete random green button or red button and so forth. We execute with an order. We execute with like a like a rubric. We enter with the rubric and we exit with the rubric. Um, yeah, psychological now. When I lose, I do feel a bit bad about it, but it's kind of like, and I like to use this analogy. It's like soccer, you know, for me at least, and how I see it. It's like soccer. I mean, you could be ass at soccer at first, but if you put in the hours and you put in the time to actually train and develop these skills, you will be a star. You will be a star. And the thing about it, though, is that just because you're a star doesn't mean you always win. And similar to trading, just because you put in these hours and you developed as a trader does not mean you're going to win every trade. So I also change or have I've also wrapped my mind around the idea of basically the trades I enter into is like a business decision, right? And so what I mean by that, let's say for example here, um, let's get rid of this. For example here, for this short here, if I would have entered here, boom, enter the trade, can't back out now. Doesn't matter if it retests back up. Doesn't matter if it drops all the way down to like a partial key level here. You must stick to it, and wherever you mark TP out, you must stick with it. And so, what I intend to do with this is that, okay, you made this decision. You knew what you're getting yourself into. So now you either must eat the success of your fruits that you went in with, or you must deal with the consequences of the trade not playing out. You know, it's a business decision. End of the day, you made the call. Now you better stick with it until it either plays out or it doesn't. And so that's part of the level that I wanted to wrap into my psychological aspect is that before I enter a trade, would I be happy with this loss? It's a question. I don't care about the profits. Am I happy with how much I'd lose here? Which also plays into risk management, sort of. Which, oh man, before I used to just go full lot it. I just full lot it, bro, just because I wanted to see more money. But now it's like I see it differently now because of the amount of accounts I've burnt through. You know, like it's all right. It's literally like okay, burnt through the accounts. Boohoo, go next. Just keep going. Because like I said, all this like psychologically, I see this just like soccer. Like at first, you're gonna be asked at the sport. Like You're gonna be ass. It takes training. It takes time. Time is very important. You just have to keep going and believing. That's it. You just gotta keep going and believing. And so yeah, we locking in, bro. My future is right ahead of me. It's literally right in front of me. Like I can't say this enough. It's the lifestyle and the dream I have in mind for myself. It's literally sitting right in front of my face. So yeah, I see a lot of potential in myself, and I see where this could really possibly take me to. Anyways, so what we talked about discipline, psychological. Now let's talk about execution. The execution aspect of this whole weekly recap is that if I could give it a summary, is early entries. That's it. Early entries, markouts that I do set out for myself, they do play out, but it's just the early entries that I have. Like I set my markouts for TP perfect, well, not perfectly, but well managed, and I set my stop loss in areas that I don't give the market enough time to create the possible stop loss zones for myself. And so with that in mind, it's like, okay, if I just need to wait. I made another concept that to always check the 15-minute mark to always build the mark out. So for example, 15-minute, I saw this was the last low, right? We don't include this because this is deep into the PM session, but this is more relative to the market here that was opening on Friday. So I marked out the low, and well, the high used to be like right here-ish, I believe. No, right here. Right. So I marked that out. Boom. My whole bias to it was like, okay, this could go for a reclaim on the downside and then go back up, which, I mean, it did. Reclaim back down, back up. The only issue here was that I did not wait a little bit more. So if I have waited, plays out, right? And what I try to want to get to here is this whole week, I think the issue that I saw the most was, yeah, like I said, entering too early, didn't let market really accumulate for itself, and because of that, got stopped. And that's the beauty in it. That's the beauty in trading. The beauty in trading opens doors as well. And so I'm embracing this with full open arms because I know where this could take me and I know where I want to be in my life. So yeah, I'm fully willingly ready to take on this challenge. I'm ready to take on this new advancement in my life and to see where this takes up or this ends up taking me to. And I already know inside my mind where this is going to take me to in my life. Um, I say this in my manifesting every time, so I figure I say this in the video as well. Uh, I am successful. I am a profitable trader. I am happy. Now let me do that correctly because I said I actually incorrect. I'm trolling. I am successful. I I am happy. I am a profitable trader. All of my dreams are becoming my reality. And so I want to end this first video. I mean, I've had other videos on my iPhone that I recorded at the gym, but this is the first official sit down and talk. And so, yeah. Once again, I want to reiterate that it's April 12th, 2026. It's 10:53 a.m. Yeah, excited to see where I do elevate to and ascend to, because what the future holds for me and what the universe holds for me, it's limitless. Alrighty. Peace.